Hi guys, it's the Walking Zero Dead here, king of the anime and manga boxes and a lover of all things geeky here on YouTube. So recently I've decided to start a PSP collection in the year 2021, yo. Back in the day I actually had a PSP when it first came out, but I didn't really think much of it. I basically just used it for movies, and I had like Splinter Cell as well as a few other games, and I just got rid of it. But I've actually been feeling super nostalgic about the PSP recently, so I thought, yo, I'm going to start collecting them. They're really cheap and they're awesome. And so I'm going to show you all the games that I've got for this, as well as I want to hear from you guys out there. I want to hear some recommendations on some PSP games. So join me on my little 2021 PlayStation Portable collection journey, guys. The PlayStation Portable, the PSP, is a handheld video games console developed and marketed by Sony Computer Entertainment. It was released in PAL regions on the 1st of September 2005. The PSP was received positively by critics and sold over 80 million units in its lifetime. The PSP used universal media discs to play UMD movies. So let me show you guys all of the PSP games that I've picked up so far since buying the console. Now, the first game that I picked up was Parappa the Rapper. This is the classic PlayStation 1 game, but on the PSP. I used to love this game. It brings me back to like childhood. I've got so much nostalgia for playing this game on the old demo discs that you used to get in the UK for the official PlayStation magazine. I used to love this rhythm game. It's like a rapping dog. It's really bright and colourful and wacky, and it's a lot of fun. So I had to get it because it really reminded me of my childhood. I had this game. Had to go out and get it. Next up I got was Little Big Planet. Now this is the first game I ever bought with the PlayStation 3, and I thought it would be really cool to get it on handheld. You get to create your own little 2D sort of like worlds and loads of like really cool stuff, and it's really cute. It's a really cool game. Little Big Planet, everybody knows of it, right? Now next up, some of the games that I wanted a PSP for were some of the Metal Gear Solid games that I've never actually played, because I'm a real massive fan of Metal Gear Solid. The first one I got was Metal Gear Acid. Now this is like a tactical sort of like stealth version of Metal Gear, which is really different and really weird. I've never played it, so I'm really excited to play this one because, you know, I'm a massive Metal Gear Solid fan. Next up I got was Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. I've played this in the HD collection, but I never got a chance to play it on the PSP, so I'm actually really excited to play it on what it was intended for, the handheld. So handheld Metal Gear is getting me really excited. Can't wait to like deep dive into all these Metal Gear Solid games. And the last one that I picked up was Portable Ops. I'm really excited to play this game because it's got its own like original story, even if it's not like canon. You know, I can't wait to you know, deep into more Metal Gear greatness. Portable Ops, I've heard this is a good one, so comment section down below, let me know what Portable Ops is like. Next up I got was Coded Arms. This is a first person shooter. I don't know too much about this one in all honesty, because I kind of picked it up on an eBay bundle for super cheap. I got like 3 games for like under £5, so I really couldn't complain, so I picked up that. Next I got was Peter Jackson's King Kong the movie. It was just in the bundle. I mean, it's not something I would have picked up. You get to fight T-Rexes and dinosaurs on the back. I mean, that might be cool. But I guess this is just a shelf filler, which I don't really want as soon as I'm collecting something, right? But then I got Wipeout. Which one's this? This is Pure. I used to really enjoy Wipeout back on the PlayStation 1. It was like with the, you know, the techno music. It was like great. It like really fitted the 90s. So I think like a real fast-paced little racery, futuristic racer would be kind of cool on the PSP. So I'm looking forward to playing a bit of this as well. So before I forget, I want to show you guys some of the cool things that I actually picked up with the PSP, and I only got it for like 40 quid, so that was an absolute bargain. I got this awesome Batman carry case, yo, bit of Christian Bale on there, with a little protector case as well, which has got the Batmobile on it, and I got James Bond Russia with Love, which, you know, why not? It was free. So in the comment section down below, I want to know from you guys, what are the good like PSP games that I should be collecting? I want like 5 recommendations of PSP games that you feel like that I should pick up. Now, the games that I've had my eye on are like Patapon, 1 and 2. They look like really cool, like Lemmings, Rhythm kind of like games. They look super, super awesome. Also, I want to check out Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core, just because I've never actually played it. I've seen the story over like YouTube, but being a massive Final Fantasy VII fan, you know, I have to get Crisis Core at some point. I also want to get this cool little rhythm game called Loco Roco. It looks like a lot of fun. It's like colourful, and it just looks like a fun little, cool little game. I've also seen that there's some awesome God of War games like the Ghost of Sparta and the Chains of Olympus. Those games look really awesome, and I'm actually quite tempted to go back and start collecting up God of War games, actually. Another one that got my eye was called My Beautiful Katamari. I've played like the original, like one of the original Katamaris on like the PS2, so I wanted to get another one of the Katamari games just because I know they're always like quite obscure, and I really like obscure different games. So I love survival horror, so I'm also very interested in Silent Hill Origins. I've not really looked into it, so I don't know if it's like something to do with the original Silent Hill or whether it's like a remake. I'm not actually entirely too sure, so I'm going to have to check that out. So I want to show you guys all of the awesome PlayStation 1 games I've added to my PSP, because you can go into your PlayStation 3 account and add on PlayStation 1 games on the go, which is absolutely awesome. First up, I got Parasite Eve 2, a really cool like hybrid JRPG survival horror game. Yes, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, absolute classic. Resident Evil 2, one of the best survival horror games ever made in my opinion. Then I've got Resident Evil Director's Cut on there, an all-time classic on the PS1. Final Fantasy VI, yo, awesome JRPG. Then we've got Vagrant Story, a really underrated little RPG on the PlayStation 1. People should play this game more. Real good game. Got Spyro the Dragon, got the first Spyro game. Got the first Crash Bandicoot game. As well as Medieval. I've also got like Final Fantasy 7 and 8, as well as Parasite Eve 1 and Dino Crisis 2. And Dino Crisis 1 actually, I've still got to put on here. But yes, I'm really hyped to be able to play some PlayStation 1 classics. Yes, handheld on the go. That's going to be absolutely awesome. I'm super hyped for this. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it the old thumbs up, share it around, subscribe, click that notification bell for more geeky videos popping up in your feed that are worth watching. Now, I will be doing PlayStation Portable updates when my PSP collection starts growing. You'll see them in my like monthly video game pickup videos. I do them like every single month, so you'll see the PlayStation Portable collection like grow monthly, hopefully. So yeah. Basically, in the comment section down below, I want to know from you guys. Give me your memories on the PlayStation Portable. What was your all-time favourite game on this system? Thanks for watching. I will catch you guys next time.